You destroyed all the vaccines?
Yeah, but it's fine. There's nothing to worry about.
Measles, running of the bull injuries, and fiery urethras? Huh? Get ready to laugh.
Are you ready to laugh?
Today, we are reacting to the medical scenes and injuries from one of the funniest animated shows of all time, Family Guy. Let's dive right in.
We've got to get to the hospital and get Stewie vaccinated.
Yeah, it might be a little too late for that. I kind of destroyed all the vaccines in town.
Yes, I love the Joker outfit. That is awesome. I actually was the Joker for Halloween last year.
Why so serious?
People don't realize you have the normal schedule for childhood vaccines, but if there's some hesitation or you don't want to give them all at once, there's actually a delayed type of vaccine schedule as well. Instead of getting, say, 3 or 4 shots all at once, you can actually spread it out.
You destroyed all the vaccines?
Yeah, but it's fine. There's nothing to worry about. Is anyone else feeling feverish, achy, and acutely sensitive to light?
Oh my God, Peter, you've got measles.
Oh my gosh. Measles is controlled most of the time, but if the herd immunity dips down even a little bit, you can actually have outbreaks in a community. If you can take vaccines, please make sure you take it for measles.
We gotta keep you away from Stewie. You'll get him sick.
Oh, my little guy's gonna be fine. All he needs is a good old-fashioned game of hot breath telephone. Measles.
Oh my
get out of this
gosh.
house.
The concern is, yes, the very young, the very old, and the immune compromised when it comes to measles. Measles can cause meningitis, encephalitis. You're trying to avoid exposing this population to somebody who has the measles and this virus. Oh, bottle cap? Oh no! Oh, snap neck, fractured jaw right there. Oh my gosh. How many of you out there skateboard and have gotten stuck on something so small on the ground that it catches the wheel, doesn't allow it to roll, and you just fly? Ouch. Okay. A lot of times when people land on their chin, we actually see laceration that occurs. A big thing you always worry about too is if you hit your lip or your tongue in between your teeth, that you actually bite on it and then it actually does a through and through laceration, which can be a little bit complicated. Oh, it's the running of the bulls. Oh my gosh. That is such a dangerous thing. You really got to be careful when you're doing that. That type of impaled injury could lead to permanent disfiguration. Obviously, in his case, he's not able to use his legs from previous injuries, but you always worry about infection. You know, you got to clean that wound out.
Go! Oh my God!
Oh my gosh.
You all right?
I can't feel anything below my neck. I can't move a muscle, guys.
That's not good, but he's able to breathe, which is actually very good because your diaphragm is innervated by nerves 3, 4, and 5. And there's actually a funny mnemonic that we say 3, 4, and 5 keep your diaphragm alive. Oh, wow. That's a halo for cervical fracture. Literally, the 4 points that are circulating around his head are screwed into the skull. That way you literally cannot move. It needs to heal, and you're put in this apparatus.
Mr. Swanson, I did an exploratory procedure which revealed extensive damage.
Please just tell me, am I completely paralyzed?
I'm afraid of ghosts.
He's afraid of ghosts.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Sometimes in the initial phase of somebody getting bad cervical injuries and spinal injuries, there's a lot of inflammation and swelling. It actually behaves like you were fully paralyzed, but sometimes when the swelling goes down, there is actually a chance you regain the function of the area that has been paralyzed for a short period of time.
And yes, Mr. Swanson has lost all movement and will require around-the-clock care.
Around-the-clock care, mostly discussing meaning like peeing, pooping, cleaning, all that stuff. So we do it to babies all the time, and we do it to the elderly population as they get older. So it's just a part of life. It's a fact that we all have to deal with.
If there's anything I can do.
There actually is. Could you collect my mail forever? I'm leaving Joe and moving to Europe. I didn't sign up for this.
Wow, that's messed up.
That's messed up.
When somebody you love gets injured and then you just ditch them. Not cool, don't do that. Definitely have conversations with social work, a psychiatrist, psychologist, and work with the individual. Nice. Oh, wow. With boxing injuries, we typically see somebody might have a broken nose, potentially cauliflower ears, hematomas to the ears themselves. You got to be really careful of repetitive hits to the head, which can cause increased risk of bruising and then increased neurologic problems in the future. Just be careful out there and protect your noggin.
Ow.
Well, it's broken, all right.
That's so messed up. That hurts, but actually when you do that, you can actually feel crunching of the bones. The biggest thing you want to make sure is that it's straight. Typically, it heals pretty well when you put it right back where it needs to be.
If you don't want to fight anymore, you don't have to.
Well, good.
Oh, I love you, Lois.
I love you too, Peter.
Is it cool if I tell your insurance that I gave you heart surgery?
Oh my God, Dr. Hartman. We just do our job in the emergency department. We order the tests that we need to test, the studies that we need to do. We don't know specifically if somebody has insurance or not insurance at that specific time.
Broken arm, huh?
Oh, look at that broken arm. You can see a major deformity. Ouch, you gotta fix that. You could potentially cause some ischemia to the tissue if it's tenting the tissue like that.
Hey, get out of here!
I haven't witnessed or been in a hospital where somebody is actually dressed up as a doctor or a nurse when they actually shouldn't be there. But I also work in the emergency department where we have a lot of security. It's a very busy place, so you want to make sure that only appropriate people are there and supposed to be there.
That arm looks broken. We'll have to get you some painkillers.
Typically in the emergency department, we're gonna sedate you and put it back in alignment. And we'll get an x-ray after just to make sure. We'll use medication so you don't remember it and you'll fall asleep.
Oh, poor Brian. Have your pain meds kicked in yet?
Oh, yeah.
You can get very broad range of medications to help with your pain. You can go simply as like Tylenol, ibuprofen, all the way to really strong opiates. But just depends on your pain, and typically they're temporary.
How does it feel?
Oh, yeah.
Where are you going?
Oh, yeah.
Huh, I want a whole yeah. Or maybe just a half of a half.
Okay, so this brings up a good point. It is illegal to be taking other people's medications that are prescribed to them. You're not 100% sure if there's actually an interaction that could be dangerous to you. So I would advise against it.
Hey, man, we should get out of here. The building's on fire.
Hey, pal, not now. I'm busy. Anyway, I'll tell you what's on fire. My urethra.
What's a urethra?
It could be a urinary tract infection, or we think about an STI, a sexually transmitted infection. Sometimes it could be a kidney stone, but you're really worried about a sexually transmitted infection.
That's the last time I go to a water park, I'll tell you that much.
Interesting, he's blaming it on a water park. So typically there isn't like a retrograde where water would go up the urethra. It typically doesn't happen, maybe a little bit near the tip, but it should be cleared out when you actually urinate. This was hilarious. I love watching Family Guy. There is an unending amount of medical scenes that we're gonna react to. So I love it, this is great. Limited merch, check it out in the link below. If you enjoyed this, definitely check out this playlist right here. Make sure you binge watch all of those videos. And as always, make sure you subscribe, turn those bell notifications on, and hit that like button for me. Thank you so much for watching, and stay healthy, my friends.